from historic Fenway Park in Boston, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And on the hill in this one, Cole Reagans.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight
and stepping in for New York, Rod Carew.
Rod Carew.
That one outside. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25.
So digging in, Mike Cameron. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Reagans picks over. Carew back on a dive. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Carew through second, heading for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. So now here's the Mets DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Reagans over to first, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Carew on third. Cameron over at first with 1 away. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. Save!
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Runner on the go. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Boston, and on the hill, Joe Musgrove. What do we have on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught. So up next, Bernie Williams.
Put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Check swing, called strike. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball center field. Cameron. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Chase Headley. That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Carlos Santana in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. That just misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Santana, swing and a drive. This one deep. Caught just shy of the wall. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the run. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Royce Lewis. That was the sweeper, but it missed. tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that is out of play. Man at second. Back up the... Oh, that got him! The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
And next for the Red Sox,
Kiner.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Towards first, Murray. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Mookie Betts.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Murray makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back on to the third inning. Now it's going to be Jose Azocar. Reagans back to work. Azocar, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball to the right side, and he's out on the tag. And next for the Mets, Rod Carew. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Headley. Here's the tag, and he's out. So up next for New York, Mike Cameron. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball. Tied up here in the early going. Hard hit to third. Lewis throws to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the third. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Azocar hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
High fly ball out towards left field. Azocar raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the monster. And into second with one away. That's a double. And stepping in for Boston, Bernie Williams. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out and a runner at second. Liner, base hit. Ozzie flying around third. The relay to second. The tag out. But they do get a run. Here's a big power threat. Chase Headley. A single his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 so far.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leads the yard to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Singled and scored his first time. The changeup missing. 1-0. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at Fenway, start of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Gets a piece and stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Foul ball there. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. So digging in, Eddie Murray.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Slice down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. So now 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
So a man at first. And now it's going to be Matt Chapman. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next one misses, and now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Here is Marcus Semien.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Late with the swing there. That one ripped, but foul. Murray, the lead runner at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. Slice to right and foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Lewis.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to Murray. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Ralph Kiner up next for the Red Sox.
Ralph Kiner.
Late on that fastball. Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Boston. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher. Cal Raleigh. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder Jose Azocar.
Now here is Jose Azocar. He's 0 for 1.
Number 45. After.
So now a pinch hitter, Dalton Varsho. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. That one at triple digits.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No, that's foul.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Rod Carew, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in for a strike. Raleigh, the runner at second with one away. Just off the outside edge.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time. Mike Cameron digs in now.
25, Mike Cameron.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swinging a foul straight back.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Now
Nope,
one miss.
that's inside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one off the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw in.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Check on the runner. Cameron back in on a dive. Red Sox by 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Boston,
Leading
and
off,
now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cameron hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cameron puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Bernie Williams up next for the Red Sox. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Chase Headley. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And this is inside. Swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Out to short. Lindor on the first. That's the third out. Inning over. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the Mets DH, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
And takes low for ball one. Guerrero goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Eddie Murray.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
On the ground. The tag, and he's out. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch just misses.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Headed towards the corner. Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jeff McNeil, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Musgrove back to work. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Here's Acuna now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Cameron snags it for the 2nd out. So a man aboard. Here now the Red Sox DH. Ralph Kiner. Acuna runs. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
High in the air, out to right. Carew pulls that one down. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
The left fielder,
and now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Ball one there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the right fielder, Rod Carew, 1 for 3. The other way. Williams brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the 7th, so stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. New pitcher on here, Ryan Helsley.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cameron under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Very nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Albies.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
0-1 down. To the right side, and there's a hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Headley batting with one down, takes a strike. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Now
really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now here is Carlos Santana. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost
fielder,
becomes
number
self-defense
13,
as the fielder. When one of those
Acuna
things comes screaming
Jr.
towards you, watch your lips.
Acuna in the box
inside.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Cameron.
Mike Cameron. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 44, Cole Sands.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. 1 gone, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-4. Base is empty, 1 away. Eddie Murray, the next to hit. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Murray retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fly to center his first time. And it's fouled away. And
That's
ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong brings it in, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Kyle Stowers.
Can't forget it, yeah, that's all I know. I don't really care if you like what we do. I'ma do me, that's all I know. We passing, I hope I can't stand my emotions. I'm trying to stay golden, I'm playing it open. I keep my mind closed, I can't stand when it's open. It's seeming like praying is a way to get focused. Making life better for family and friends. I know these losers can't stand when we
A.J. Puck gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Down the left field line, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Ralph Kiner. Just off the inside edge.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Campbell into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Carew snags it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Pinch hitting for the Red Sox, number 3, Brett Taylor. Now pitching for the
Pitching
Mets.
change here, Reed Garrett.
Number 75.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Ball 1, no
In the
strike.
dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. That one fouled hard the other way.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil under it. 2 away now. Now a chance for Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Going away.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a
0-1's the
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that just misses. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And that is that. We go to the ninth. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 49, Rob Dibble.
Slider right there. Dibble, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That misses off the outside edge, facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Varsho into box again. Takes a strike. Raleigh on at first. Nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Rod Carew now at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Line drive, Albies. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball, that's out.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Dibble is just one strike away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.